Hello everyone, I'm going to start by showing you how I set up my charts, how I get prepared for the week, starting on a Sunday, what I will do, how I do my top-down analysis and all of that. But I don't want to really start on this chart. This is GU, as you can see here. This is a GU chart and this is a 1 hour chart. So we're not going to start on this one. Let me find one at the bottom. Let me see. I need a clean chart that I could, let's see, UJ. Okay, UJ is my naked chart. We're going to start with that one. Okay, so say for example, it's Sunday. All right. You know, when I scroll up here, it is so that I can see what's happening over here. And this is where I want to be because this is what's going on. This is why I have these period separators on. By this being the daily, this gives you one candle is worth 1 day. So it took 1 day to create one candle. And as you can see, by this being a daily, anything within this period separator is for one whole entire month. Okay, in order for you to be able to count these candles, what you can do is come up here, grab this crosshair, click it, and drag it. Okay, you want to start from the period separator, as you can see here at the bottom where it says 0, 0, and 4, 1. Okay, you want to left click it and just scroll over. You see the very first number that is moving? Those will count the bars, which means those are counting the candles within this time period. So you have 22 candles here. So let's count that by hand. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. So you have 22 candles within this within these period separators. Okay, again, these are daily candles, so it's counting the days, your days that you are going to trade. It's not including the weekends. That's why it's short, you know, a few days or whatever. For those who say, well, shouldn't it be counting 30 days? Absolutely not. So anyway, that's how you count those. But again, if you also use this crosshair, you can check to see how many pips you are going to get. So you want to start here and you want to scroll, and then the number in the middle that shows you how many pips you know you would have gotten if you would have taken this trade and left your trade in. So you see that middle number will give you your pip count. Now you see the very numbers on the end, and those numbers represent the price. So it started at price 106322 and then it ended at 110977. So yeah, price went up and you got a lot of pips. So remember, the first section of numbers will count your candles within the period separators. The middle number counts your pips and the end number counts your price. If you're wondering where price is, let me show you. I will take this screen and move over to the side so that you can see. Here's your price. Okay, and then as you can see at the bottom, these are the dates, just in case no one ever showed you where those were. And then of course right beneath those, if I was to come down, this is where your the pairs that you have on your chart. So I'm just going to scroll back over so I can show you how I will break down this chart to trade or prepare for the week. Okay, so go up a little bit. Okay, so this is my daily chart, and as you can see here, it's the daily. And so what I will do is I will say, okay, this daily, it looks like it's in an uptrend. Nevertheless, I'm going to scroll this. You know, when I click this button, it will shift the end of the chart so that I can see all of this. So sometimes I have to click it twice, but for this I will have to just move my screen over a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so USD Jappy has been in an uptrend, and so now price has come underneath here. So let me show you what I will do. I will break this down, because for now it seems as if I will only be looking for buys. But if I was to add my supply and demand zones, which I will go into Insert, Indicators, Custom, come down to my supply and demand, and I will just click OK. All right, this shows me a lot, right? It shows me that price went up and it reached my supply zone. It came back, touched this demand zone, went back up, retested into my supply zone, and so here I am now. Now I want to see, okay, I'm going to just scoot this over so that you all can see this part. All right, so right now it's looking kind of shady. So what I will do then is I will break this down, because this is showing me this happened this day, this happened this day, this happened this day, because this is the daily chart. All right, so I will break this down and go to my 4-hour chart. Whoa, now you see price completely went underneath my trend line, in which it tells me, okay, looks like we're going to be heading down for a while. So, but am I going to trade this because of the way it looks? Probably not. I want to go down to my 1 hour so I can see what that tells me. Okay, when it looks shady like this is what I will do. I have to scroll over so that I can show you. So, okay, you see this, my cursor? When I put it on here, do you see the little arrows that point up and down? I'm going to left click and I'm going to scroll to crunch this so that I can see what's really happening. And then I'm going to go to my 15-minute. So my 15-minute is here, because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to break this down and see where I'm going to be able to enter. Now what I'm going to do is come back over here and I'm going to stretch this out, because now I'm trying to really see what's going on. This is what you need to be doing. You need to be breaking your chart down and making it work for you. You don't work for it, it works for you. You are no longer doing work for anybody. You're doing this for yourself. Okay, so here we go. My 5-minute, it shows me a lot. It shows me that, okay, we've already came up here twice. Well, actually 3 times. See, it was hit once, it was hit twice, it was hit 3 times before it tanked and then came back up to retest this level. So what am I expecting to happen here? I am expecting it to tank again. So what I will do now is I will add a few indicators to help me out. So I'm going to go to Insert, and I would like to see my HAMAs here. Okay, because this tells me a lot, and I will show you. See that? So with these HAMAs, what they do is they show you price that is underneath, price that is above, price that is underneath. However, this is still a 5-minute chart. So let me see what these HAMAs look like on my 1 hour. You see that? See how it changes everything for you? So, okay, price hit the demand zone and it went up into my supply zone and it tanked. And guess what? My HAMAs appeared. This means a lot to me, because these HAMAs, they are no joke, and they're going to tell you exactly what's happening. So when you see these on your chart, you need to be aware Okay, you need to be aware. So I look at the 4 hours chart again. Okay, and then I'm going back to my 1 hours chart. Let me see my 15-minute chart. Woohoo, looks good. So these are the things you want to do when you're breaking down your chart. You want to see exactly where you are. You want to use the indicators that are going to work for you so that you can enter. Now I'm going to say this: when price comes down to here, even though you get this huge engulfing pattern, you want to still wait until you get these hammas to pretty much proving to you that, okay, we are in an uptrend for a while. Okay, and as long as price stays above it, you're good. But you see what happened when you hit your supply zone, right? You see your evening star pattern appeared, right? And then you have this long candle here. You have your hammer that appeared, and then it tanked. All right. And even though you came to this small demand zone, because this is a 15-minute, and you got your pullback, you probably would have been entering again here because you're still underneath these hammers. So this is how I break it down. This is what I do. When you are on a daily, just because it looks like it's an uptrend and you may start looking for buys, you have to break this down. You can't just start looking for buys because you're like, okay, we're in an uptrend. You were in an uptrend. Look at these hammers. Okay, you came back, you touched your demand zone. You're up again. You're all up, and look at all of this. You have to pay very close attention to all of this. And again, all of these indicators are free for you on my site, forexisbay.com, and you do not have to become a member. You can come on the site for just 1 week if you like, just so that you can download these indicators and then take a look around, take some notes. I'm going to type it out for you just in case you want these indicators. Okay. Just in case you want these indicators, you can go on the site and get them. Again, I'm going to break this down. I go to my 4 hour. I see, okay, I have went underneath my trend line. I'm going to my 1 hour. I'm way underneath my trend line. I've actually hit a zone. Okay, I'm going to go to my, not even my 30-minute. I really don't use that one, but I'm going to go to my 15-minute, and whoa, that's showing me so much because this is a M. Okay, I'll show you that this is a M by turning on the zigzag just so that you can help yourself even more. And I'm going to make this white. I like my zigzags white. And I will change the width to number 3. And voila. So let me show you that this is a M. Look at it. How did I get this M? Because I went to the 5-minute. This is what you have to do. You have to break this down. See this? Break it down. Make it obey you. Look at this. Okay? You have a touch here, a retest here, and then you see this tank? Back into the demand zone, zoomed up. Got back in, you're at the supply zone, and it tanked. When price, or even these hammers, are in between price like this, do not touch it. Okay? So this is what I do, my top-down analysis. Since I am a day trader, my main chart is hour 4 because I love this particular chart. Excuse me. My favorite pair to trade is GU. I just came on this chart just to show you. This is my chart right here. I just came on the US Jappy just to show you because it didn't have any indicators on there at the time, and I wanted to show you from a naked chart perspective. See, I have a lot of GUs. I have GUs showing me this, GUs showing me that, you know, and some of them look scary, but they're really not. You just have to make it do as you say do. Now let me show you how to save this chart. So say for example, none of this stuff is here and I've created all of this stuff, which I show you in I think the first 3 videos how to add, but I'm going to show you how to save it. If I want to save this chart, I will right click and I will go to template, and then you see at the top where it says save template. I'm going to click save, and then I'm going to name this whatever I want this to be. So let's just say test, okay, just for the sake of this. And then so now I want to create a new chart. I'm gonna come up here to my file where it says new chart, click new chart, go to my, let me see which one I want. Let's just say USD CAD. Okay, of course it looks like this always. I'm gonna scroll to the very end. I'll just move this over so you can see the very end. And what I'll do is go to one of the black spots and click, right click, and go to template. And then you remember I named it test, and I will go down to find it, and then I will click it. And then this is my USD CAD, and I'll show you that. See, USD CAD. And so that particular template will come here. Let me scroll over so you can see. Ooh, USD CAD looks pretty good though, because it does. See how I'm telling you, put different charts on your, put different charts in front of you so you can see when you can't trade on one, you can trade on another. Yeah, you see me looking, right? I'm going to my 4 hour. I want to see what's happening here. And again, when it looks messy, I'm going to show you again. I'll come over here and scrunch it. Just left click, hold it down, and scrunch it. So this is what's happening on the 4 hour is coming into a zone. Let me show you how better I will make this for myself. How much more clarification I would get by adding this breakout. Click OK. You see the boxes appeared? Let me show you on a 1 hour. Scroll over. Now again, I'm going to go over here and scrunch these candles so I can see. Now, what does this tell me? Price has come out of this box. My blue EMA number 8 has went above my 21 red EMA, which shows me that, hey, I am in a buy here. Price came out again. Price is still above. I am in a buy here. But what's going to happen when we get here? So this is how you break these charts down. Just break them down, make them obey you. Do not overcomplicate trading, okay? And it'll work out. All right. So if you have any questions, you can leave them down below and I will answer them as much as I can. I will answer questions according to the way I trade. And that's what a lot of people do. Everybody trades differently, but don't overcomplicate it. And I will see you in the next video.